Yo, what is up, my Turtle Sapiens? What's poppin'? Today, I am in my Niner room right now, or my bedroom. I got, like, Niner stuff everywhere. I have it from the walls, and then to these walls, and then to my bed. And over here, I got a Pro Rydell speed helmet of the 49ers, and then I have stuff on the wall, like that handmade thing. I got a TV that I just got from Easy Pawn, and I got my, hats on my wall, and I even got a Niner balloon and another balloon over here and a jacket. Very cool room, if you ask me. I mean, very something that I'm gonna like for various reasons and everything. But today I'm gonna be doing playoff, I'm going to be predicting way too early playoff predictions for the 2020 to 2021 season for the NFL. And, I am a Niner fan, but I do expect us to go a little bit iffy this year after losing to Forrest Buckner, trading him with Javon Kinlaw. I don't think he's going to be as good for this year, at least for a backup. Maybe some years on he gets better. But I do see Brandon Ayuk getting well replaced by Emmanuel Sanders. So let's go ahead and come in here, and I'm going to go to Week 17. Now, actually, I'll just go to wild card then. I have for the AFC North, I have the Pittsburgh Steelers getting the division title, whatever you call it, the winning their division. I see them going 12-4. I see the Baltimore Ravens. I see the Pittsburgh Steelers going 12-4 and getting the third seed in the playoffs. I see the Baltimore Ravens sneaking into the playoffs, sixth seed, and I see them going 11-5. Just because Lamar Jackson surprised people last year does not mean he is going to have a breakout year like last year and win the MVP. But I do think Nick Chubb will win the MVP, either him or Saquon Barkley. I think either one of them will win the MVP just because, there's going to be various reasons why, but that's how I think it. Now, with the Cincinnati Bengals, I see them barely sneaking into the playoffs, seventh seed. I see them sneaking in the playoffs 9-7. And then the Cleveland Browns going 6-10 and being the 13th in the AFC. And that's the AFC North. Okay, so with the AFC South, I see the Tennessee Titans, number 1 seed, going 13-3. Just because they're going to have a higher powered offense. Now that we've seen the full potential of Henry, I forgot his name. Henry Hunter or Hunter Henry or something like that. Derrick Henry. I had to think there for a second. Now that we've seen the full potential of Derrick Henry, and then Ryan Tannehill, now Marcus Mariota has gone to the Las Vegas Raiders, but that's fine. But I do see them getting first seed, the Tennessee Titans. Now, 10th place in the playoff is the Indianapolis Colts, going 8-8. 12th numeratical place in the AFC, I see the Houston Texans going 6-10. Now that they've lost star wide receiver DeAndre Hopkins, going to a trade to the Arizona Cardinals, I do see them taking a way step back and not even making the playoffs. Now, 14th place in the AFC, I have the Jacksonville Jaguars going 5-11, just because they just lost Calais Campbell and a lot of other defensive and offensive powered players, but I don't think Gardner Minshew will be enough to lead this team to more than 5 victories in the regular season and not bring them even to the postseason. So yeah, that's the AFC South. Okay, guys, heading on to the AFC East. With number 4 seed in the AFC playoffs, I have the Miami Dolphins. Now, them getting Tristan Wirfs, actually, wait, no. They didn't get Tristan Wirfs. He's the offensive tackle. Actually, I'm going to look this up now. I'm going to look this up and I'll get right back to you guys. Okay, guys, I just found out Tristan Wirfs actually got drafted by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Okay, but they do have, I know they have that Jackson guy. So it was like Andrew Jackson or no, Andrew Jackson. That's the president. What am I thinking? Anyway, they got some other guy of Bo Jackson, bruh. I said Bo Jackson. Give me a break. What the heck am I thinking? Okay. Anyway, they got an offensive tackle. They got, obviously, they have Devontae Parker. Oh, I don't know. I forgot his name. I think it's Devontae Parker. And they have offensive weapons like, now they have Tua Tagovailoa, which I think will get them into the playoffs. Especially after that national championship run from Tua. I do think that definitely will take him to the playoffs. With the Buffalo Bills, definitely a step down. Barely did not make it to the playoffs. I see them going 8th overall in the AFC, going 9-7, losing those last 2 games, which were crucial to them, and not making it into the playoffs. The New England Patriots, I see them going 9th in the AFC, not making the playoffs, but going 9-7. With the New York Jets, I see them going 15th overall in the AFC, going 4-12. And that is the AFC East. Okay, heading on to the AFC West, we have the 2nd seed in the AFC, the Kansas City Chiefs, going 13-3. I do think they're going to do a little better than they did last season, just because they just got, I'm pretty sure his name was Clyde Edwards-Helaire. He's a running back. I do think that is going to help Damian Williams improve, and Damian Williams will help Clyde Edwards-Helaire improve. Even though I'm a Niners fan, I do think that the Kansas City Chiefs are gonna do definitely a repeat, at least for a playoff run, but do just a bit better. And I see them 2nd overall in the AFC. 5th overall in the AFC, which I just literally found this out just a couple seconds ago as I was reading the Kansas City Chiefs one. Las Vegas Raiders. Now that they've got Henry Ruggs and they've gotten receiver, a quarterback from Tennessee, Marcus Mariota, I do see the Las Vegas Raiders. I'm in Las Vegas, so obviously I should be a Raiders fan, but I'm not. I do see them going 12-4, winning 12 games, lost 4 games because they're in the same division as the Chiefs and they're not going to win a single game against the Chiefs. But I do see them doing definitely sneaking into the playoffs. 5th overall in the AFC. Now 11th overall in the AFC, I have the Denver Broncos going 8-8, just because they're not good. Now, finishing up the AFC, we have AFC West's LA Chargers having the worst record in the AFC, 3-13. Even with Justin Herbert, I don't think that's going to help them. Even with Joey Bosa, Justin Herbert now, some other offensive weapons and defensive weapons, I just don't see them doing that good. So I do think they're going 3-13 and getting the worst record in the AFC. Okay, guys, heading over to the NFC side of things. I see for the NFC North, we're going to go off first. The 2nd overall team in the NFC, the Green Bay Packers, going 12-4, and winning their division. 7th seed in the NFC, I have the Minnesota Vikings. Them going 10-6, and just being a step better than they were last year. 11th overall in the NFC, I have the Chicago Bears. Chicago Bears, right? I think the Chicago Bears. I am like losing my mind completely. I see them going 6-10, and finishing up the AFC North. I have the Detroit Lions going 3-13, and them going 15th overall in the NFC. Okay, guys, heading over to the NFC South side of things, I have the third seed overall in the NFC, the New Orleans Saints, going 11-4. I was taking a step back just because Drew Brees is going to be a little bit more vulnerable to sacks, and even though he doesn't get sacks that often, he's definitely getting old to the point where he's going to be more vulnerable to having injuries from his sacks and having injuries if he tries to run the ball at all out of the pocket. And I do see them going 11-4 and having the third seed in the NFC. Heading over to Tampa Bay, I see them having the eighth place in the NFC, not making the playoffs. I see them going 7-8-1. Just because Tom Brady, I know people thought that Tom Brady was definitely going to be a help to the Buccaneers. Definitely will be a help. Definitely Gronkowski's definitely going to be a help as well. And getting Tristan Wirfs. I don't think that they'll be able to pull off a NFC playoff run. Just because people have high expectations for them. I just don't think they're going to be good. I mean, definitely for the first half of the season, their bye week is week 13. So I definitely do not see them making the playoffs from my perspective. Not even like sneaking in like as 9-7. Okay, heading over to Atlanta for the Atlanta Falcons. We have the Atlanta Falcons going 12th overall in the NFC, and them going a 5-10 record. How the hell did they go 5-10? Give me a second. I gotta see how the heck this happened. Okay, so some auto failure in my brain. Just I don't know why, but NFC South. As I was speaking about the Atlanta Falcons, I see them going 6-10 instead of 5-10 because I missed a game which was very crucial to a team that is coming up. Because I have like some brain malfunction or something. So yeah, and they going 12th overall in the NFC. 14th overall in the NFC is the Carolina Panthers. I see them going 3-13 and not making a playoff run. And that is the NFC South. Okay, guys, heading over to the NFC East. I have 4th overall in the NFC. The Philadelphia Eagles going... what the heck? Give me 1 second. I have no idea how in the heck... Okay, I'm just gonna bring you guys for a little ride. Just give me 1 second. Do you see that, guys? 4th seed in the NFC, Philadelphia Eagles, and they're going 7-8-1. And then down here, oh my gosh. And then the 49ers going 12-4, and they get in 5th seed. How in the freaking world does that make any sense? Okay, guys, don't know how that makes any sense whatsoever, but let's head down. I guess they're going 7-8-1 and still making the playoffs better than the 49ers. Okay, so the Philadelphia Eagles going 4th overall in the NFC. Oh, it's a 7-8-1 record. 9th overall in the NFC, New York Giants going 6-9-1. 10th overall in the NFC, the Dallas Cowboys going 6-10, and the 13th overall NFC place going to the Washington Redskins going 3-13. And wow, that's pretty bad. Okay, heading over to, yeah, well, that's the NFC East. Okay, guys, heading over to the NFC West side of things, we have number 1 seed in the NFC, number 1 seed in the NFC, number 1 team in the NFC, the Seattle Seahawks. Even though I hate them desperately and I would like them to go 0-16 and have no wins, they're not. So I have them going 12-4 and winning the NFC West division. Next, we have the 5th seed overall in the NFC, the San Francisco 49ers, going 12-4. And just like last year, they have a crucial, I think they're going to have that crucial game like last year, how at the end, like, that last game is going to decide the division. I do think that's going to happen. But if they do tie, I have the 49ers winning. If the Seattle Seahawks win, I have them going 1st seed and the 49ers dropping down to the 5th seed. And if the Niners win, I have them going up to 13-3. And winning the division. But I do think that last game is going to go to Seattle. Just because I'm trying to be real. And the 6th seed in the NFC, I have the Arizona Cardinals going 10-6. Now getting star wide receiver DeAndre Hopkins, Kyle Murray having a 1-year experience in the NFL. Definitely going to be some back and forth games, some really pushers, but I do have them winning and going into the, I don't even know why I said winning. Give me a break. Like, I don't know what the heck. Where's my brain? On Planet Zetron or something? Because apparently those planets ate my brain up because I don't know where it is. And I have the Arizona Cardinals going 10-6 and 6th seed in the NFL. So 16th and worst seed worst place in the NFL, NFC, actually in the NFL completely, is the LA Chargers. Or LA Chargers. I think my brain is on Planet Neutron. Okay. LA Rams going 13-1. Before my brain leaves my body completely. I would like to get this through. 16th seed, or 16th place in the NFL, in the NFC. Yeah, pretty bad. And then we will head to the playoffs in here in just one moment. Okay, guys, so now heading into the playoffs, I have the first game, the AFC game, the Las Vegas Raiders versus the Miami Dolphins. So we're going to go through this game and we're going to get all the aspects through, and I'm going to tell you who wins. So Las Vegas Raiders picking up Marcus Mariota, getting Henry Ruggs III from the draft, and getting some defensive weapons. Justin Phillips, my mom actually met him the other day. Very nice guy, she said. But the Las Vegas Raiders, definitely a team that I would hope that would be able to, pull off some playoff hope. Miami Dolphins getting Tua Tagovailoa and just turning their entire team around into another direction, just like the 49ers, from going from a horrible team without Jimmy G to a great team and going to the Super Bowl, but sadly losing it with Jimmy G and all these other offensive power weapons. I'm going to pick the 5th seed Las Vegas Raiders to take home the win, just because I think the defense of the Las Vegas Raiders definitely are way worse than the defense for the Dolphins, but I do think the Raiders will be able to pick up some great playbooks that they'll be able to use throughout the game, and I do think they will win. Now heading over to the AFC, or we'll do an NFC team now. The San Francisco 49ers 5th seed and the Philadelphia Eagles 4th seed. Definitely a weird game because the freaking Eagles went 7-8-1 and still beat the freaking 49ers, with the 49ers going 12-4, because Apparently, this app does not know what the heck to grade anything. As I said, my brain is. See, I can't even talk. My brain is on planet I don't know, and apparently my computer and this app's brain is obviously gone as well. So, we're gonna pick the 49ers just because I have no idea how the freaking Philadelphia Eagles even got into the playoffs. Because that would never happen in history that a team goes 7-8-1 and still makes the playoffs. So, I have the 49ers winning just because I'm hoping that it'll be a blowout game. But this is not even like me being biased. Like, seriously, like, I have no idea how the freaking Eagles even made it this far. Like, I'm brain dead now. This is just not real. Okay. Now let's head over to the AFC. Baltimore Ravens, 6th seed. Pittsburgh Steelers, 3rd seed. This is a matchup from the NFC North. Or AFC North. These two teams were going at it rivals all through the season that I'm thinking. I have the hard game, but I do think the Pittsburgh Steelers will come out with the win just because I don't think that Lamar Jackson is going to surprise people this year like how he did last year. And I don't see them making it so far into the playoffs. Now, the crime team, the team that barely makes the playoffs, but with Joe Burrow, the Cincinnati Bengals versus the Kansas City Chiefs. This definitely will be a blowout game because it's the 7th seed versus the 2nd seed. I have the 2nd seed, the Kansas City Chiefs, moving on in the playoffs. Just because the Chiefs have way better offensive defense. And I see them winning. Okay. So, the Philadelphia Eagles. Alright, Philadelphia Eagles. Already done that one. Let's go ahead and head over to these last two teams from the NFC. The Arizona Cardinals 6th seed versus the New Orleans Saints 3rd seed. Surprisingly, this is not a Minnesota Vikings and New Orleans Saints matchup again because apparently that's been going very bad for the Saints because they've lost literally basically every single one. According to last year, Adam Thielen's friggin' like 5-yard line catch and led the Vikings to a win. And then, obviously, in the divisional rounds for the Saints and the Vikings, they were at Vikings home. But anyway, let's get the heck off that topic, and let's head over to the game. Arizona Cardinals and New Orleans Saints. A very big upset for them last year, and this year I have to say it's going to be a big upset as well because the Arizona Cardinals will take home the win against the New Orleans Saints, and they'll move on. The Minnesota Vikings 7th seed versus the Green Bay Packers 2nd seed. I have a very despise look to this game because if this game does happen in the playoffs, man, will this be a fun game to watch because, I mean, man, what a game this will be. I'm going to say the Green Bay Packers are going to take home the win and move on in the playoffs. So let's go ahead and head over to the divisional rounds of the playoffs. Okay. AFC, the Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Kansas City Chiefs. 3rd seed versus 2nd seed. I think this will be a high-scoring game now with the Steelers with Ben Roethlisberger back. I'm going to say the Chiefs are going to still win, though, just because there is no way that the Chiefs are going to lose to the Steelers. But, yeah, like I said, my brain's gone right now, so I can't even speak. But yeah, I do have the Kansas City Chiefs winning against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Tennessee Titans and the Las Vegas Raiders. Other way around. Las Vegas Raiders versus the Tennessee Titans. This definitely will be a high-scoring game as well, but I have the Tennessee Titans coming off with a win. And I do think that will happen. Now, heading over to the NFC side of things, the NFC's first divisional round playoff match, the San Francisco 49ers versus the Green Bay Packers. Two greatly powered offensive, and the defense for the 49ers definitely will reign over the Packers defense, and that's coming not from bietism, but that's coming from knowledge, just for those Green Bay Packer fans who think that I'm lying. Straight up just complete knowledge. They had the 49ers coming from literally basically all the sports talkers, or whatever you call them. They all said the 49ers had the best defense last year, and we literally just replaced one of our, and all the rookies that we had last year, like Nick Bosa, now he has, he has an experience here, so that'll definitely be good. Ooh, 8 minutes and 29 seconds this video has been. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking so far right now. The San Francisco 49ers, my team, I don't know. My team is good, so is the Packers, but if the 49ers can step up in their defensive log and keep the 49ers offensive log, I do think the 49ers are going to take home the win on the game. Just from straight up knowledge, I probably could go on to Google or Siri and have them predict it, and they probably would say the Niners as well. Yeah. The NFC, the Arizona Cardinals 6th seed versus the 1st seed, the Seattle Seahawks. Definitely going to be a high-scoring game, I can see that. But, this is going to be a crazy game. Definitely for some some Cardinal fans, great job for getting this far in the playoffs. Seahawks, I mean, man, what a season you guys are having. I mean, you're basically just ruling over the NFC at this point. Arizona Cardinals, great job for making this far in the playoffs, but there is going to be an upset for the Seattle Seahawks, because I do see the Arizona Cardinals taking home the win against the Seattle Seahawks, probably just barely. I think they might even go into overtime. And I do think that the Cardinals will come off with the win, barely though. Just because I just feel it in my bones that something's going to happen in the playoffs. There's just going to be a big upset. And I don't know, I think that may be one of the biggest upsets that we're going to have so far. Okay, moving over to the conference championship. The AFC, the Kansas City Chiefs 2nd seed versus the Tennessee Titans 1st seed. And for the NFC, we got the Arizona Cardinals 6th seed versus the San Francisco 49ers 5th seed. Now, the Kansas City Chiefs, high-powered offense, high-powered defense. Tennessee Titans, it's just powered defense. It's just powered offense. Running game's definitely going to be a factor in this. But I'm going to say congratulations, Chiefs, for making it this far in the playoffs. But this is going to be the biggest upset in the playoffs so far for the Chiefs, because I have the Tennessee Titans winning this game, just because I've had playoff instances where it's like super important for this team to win and continue on in the playoffs, but I don't think that the Chiefs are going to have that much mobility to do that. Now heading over to the NFC ball, 6th seed Arizona Cardinals versus 5th seed 49ers. Definitely a back and forth game. Like I said, there's going to be upsets in this playoffs, but the 49ers are just going to have a way big powered offense, and I have them winning the NFC Championship game. And let's go to the Super Bowl. Okay, guys, here it is to decide Super Bowl 55 in Tampa Bay. I have the number 1 seed in the AFC, the Tennessee Titans, going 13-3 in the AFC. Versus the San Francisco 49ers, from the going 12-4, and 5th seed in the NFC playoffs. This is gonna be a back and forth game. Derrick Henry on the Titans, and Raheem Mostert, and Jerick McKinnon, and all these other offensive weapons. For the Tennessee Titans, they got Ryan Tannehill. 49ers, they got Jimmy Garoppolo. Definitely going to be a running, 2 of the best running games in the entire NFL right here. And this game, I'm going to say, is going to go to the Tennessee Titans, winning Super Bowl 55, and the 49ers taking, once again, another loss in the Super Bowl. I would hope this doesn't happen because, obviously, I'm a huge Niner fan. And I would hope this wouldn't happen for the 49ers, but I do think that this is the right decision, just because definitely going to be a way big, I just don't know. Let me do this so you guys can see this. Playoffs. Okay, right here. We'll blow this up so you guys can see it. And here, I'm going to take you guys off this thing. Okay, here we go. Right here. I'll give you a second to look at this. So yeah, guys, right there, you got all these teams going into the championships, going into the Super Bowl, and then the Titans winning Super Bowl 55, 1st seed in the AFC. I think that's gonna be the right decision. I mean, what a playoff run this would be. And if you want me to do my predictions for the playoffs, let me know, and I will do Madden 20 simulation of the playoffs. And I'll see what Madden 20 predicts for these teams. With all these teams right here. For the wild card round and everything. I will do that. If you want to see that video, please comment below, and I definitely will do that video. Madden 20 predicts my regular season playoff run, postseason now. I have the Titans winning, but maybe you guys want to see what Madden 20 predicts. If you do, please comment below, and I definitely will respond to your comment if I do think that maybe something will be better for the playoffs. And I will close my computer just like that because we won't need that anymore. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please comment down below if you like my room setup. If you like this over here. Please comment below what your favorite part of my room so far is, with my bed and my computer right here, covering the Niner logo. And then I got my Niner pillow. Please comment below, what do you think is the best part of my room so far, and what do you think I can add to it to make it better? Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'm definitely going to be coming out with way more basically better videos. And yeah, thank you guys so much, and I hope you guys have a great day. Peace out.